up? What up? Welcome back to another episode of No Excuse, Just Results. I'm your boy Lamar.
I'm Steve.
How you doing today, my brother?
I'm good, man. It's another beautiful
Hey,
day.
yeah.
I'm a little tired.
Hey, you been a busy man. You've been
I just cut
traveling.
that yard, bro.
Oh, you just got done with that yard.
Yeah, but other than that, we're good, man. We're chilling.
Man, you know the weirdest thing, bro? I'm allergic to grass.
Oh, I am too. I'm gonna be terrible in the morning. Like I know I be loaded up on the medicine, but yeah, I be keep. Hey, I should be wearing a mask, but I just be like forget it. I just going out there and do what I got to do. I seen some
Yeah.
sunlight and I said, let me go and chop it up.
Hey, man, I don't blame you, bro. 'Cause I was just thinking about that. I was like, update. Finally got the house up and ready.
Good,
Got everything. It's looking good, man. Whole
good,
180,
good.
man.
But,
Totally new
but
paints, everything. Everything looks good. Um, I just spent a whole lot of damn money, but
I understand.
but other than that, man, it's back. It's back looking A1. But
Good.
hey, in all seriousness, let's
Get
talk about this one right here. Let's
okay.
get let's get to it, bro.
Let's get
We
it.
like that. We ain't no messy. We ain't no messy podcast, but we just want to
Nah,
talk about it.
nah. We gonna give our
So yeah, that's
yeah.
true. So Ruby Rose was discussing. She was sitting down and she was
Okay.
discussing about her standards, which is
Okay.
she has a right.
Yeah, everybody got their own preferences that they can have. Yeah.
Yes, we totally agree with her. But she was saying that her significant other has to make
Mhm.
$5 million.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, in what mindset?
All right, let me start off and then you just roll into it.
I mean, because when I say what mindset, like if I'm a multimillionaire, it
Hmm.
makes sense to me, right?
Yeah,
But just a normal, regular person, it's gonna be like, that seems kind of
yeah. But
seems
then
kind of
again,
it seems kind of you know like a large goal to set. But
yeah,
I mean, like you said, it really just depends on what mindset you are. I mean, she's a public figure.
yeah,
Um, I mean, I don't know how what her pockets look like, but she probably making some money.
yeah.
Or she's used to dating a type of, a tier of guys who make that amount.
Man, I understand that. I do. I
So
understand that. She's
probably just ain't
used
trying
to
to go back.
date. Now let me ask you this.
What's up?
Now we multimillionaires, right?
Okay.
And 9 out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have options.
Oh, thanks. That money opens up everything.
Yeah,
Money, man. Yeah,
we're
man.
gonna have we'll have several options. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just being
Right,
real.
right.
I'm just being real. I'm not sugarcoating anything. And for you to put that label on me, just saying I have to have $5 million, well, I'm gonna tell you that you need to be making over $15 million. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, all right. So in our nature, we are the ones that go out and hunt and provide.
Yeah, that's
But
our role. Or
you don't really see men. Yes, you really don't see men out here putting labels on women, far as saying that you have to make a certain amount of X of dollars to
but
be
we
able
put it
to
in
date
different
me.
ways. Our
Huh?
labels are different ways.
Yeah, because I feel like we can take a woman, and I'm trying to be careful how I say this because I ain't trying to be, you know,
I mean, I'm gonna let you go.
we can take a woman
Okay.
and say, no, like we're multimillionaires. We can take a woman and put her in position to build her up. We don't mind doing it because she has that fire, that determined. We know she's willing to put in the extra work, so we're willing to give her the resources and tools than the normal person. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? We're willing to give her the pretty much the free everything for free, but to put her in position so she can create wealth for herself. Like we're willing to do that, but it seems like women are not willing to do that for men. Some women, let me say some women. I'm not gonna say all women because some women, if they see the true potential in you, they're willing to give you an opportunity and help build you and be patient with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they see that fire in you.
So we're willing to build up, but they want somebody fully established.
Yes.
Okay. So here's where I was gonna come back to you with, right?
All right.
We so as men, not all men.
Yeah,
So sometimes we have classifications too, right?
true.
It may not just be necessarily money.
It can
Um,
be looks.
it has to be looks,
Hmm.
touches,
Hmm.
paint touches.
Hmm.
Um, I'm trying to
That's
find,
why that's
I'm
why I'm
trying to
letting you
find a good way
roll.
to put it. I'm trying to find a good way to put it, but I mean the use, like the use. There's some men out there that have age restrictions.
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't want a Honda with 100,000 miles on
right, and you don't want an '65 Chevelle. You want, you know what I'm saying? I don't
it.
even know
Yeah,
if that's a real car, but like, there's
there's
like,
preference. Every man
yeah,
has a type. Every man has a type.
so we can't. I mean, there may be women that to them they want to be financially secure, so that money thing
We
is
understand that.
big. It's a big deal to them. To where with us, it may not necessarily be. Now, I mean, me personally, the type of person I am, I've always had a lofty goal myself. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
I told my wife straight up, if Oprah ever slide in my DMs, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? That's $1 billion.
I ain't got my glasses on today.
Billion.
I'm
I
looking for
love it,
my
but I
glass.
can't turn down $1 billion. I'll be stepping to the end. You feel me?
Hey,
Like, but nah,
hey, my wife know how I feel about Trina. So
I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? So you have like,
anytime Trina name gets mentioned, she know how I feel about Trina.
but I mean
You know
that's
I
just the
love
way we
Trina.
roll. Like we just
Yeah,
have like everybody has what they're shooting for,
yeah.
and everybody has like those preferences. But it's just different ways that people look at it. Like it seems like financial security is really big to her, so she put that financial threshold to where another young lady, who may be fully established, she's like, I just want somebody who's going to be
See,
loyal.
see, this is where I come in at, and I would
Okay.
want to ask her is,
Okay.
all right, Ruby, I respect it. You have your
Okay.
standards. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
One, if you got a young man that's he may not be a millionaire yet, but he's in position where he's make 150,000 and he's has established himself from ground up, came from nothing, and he's putting in the work. He's working hard, treating you, can treat you with respect,
Hmm.
wine and dine you, but he might not give you all the luxury like somebody would be on a scale as a multimillionaire. Is that okay with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, he's there for you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. That he's there for you,
Okay.
and he's working on himself and he's building. And every time, each month, well, I don't say each month. It could be each month. I could say year by year, his salary is increasing, increasing, increasing. How do you feel about that? Like, that's a man that shows he's determined. And then we,
But
as a
it may not
man,
be
as a
important to her, bro.
huh?
It may not be important to her.
That's
Like,
true. I understand.
so it's all about where you are in life. As of right now, to her, 150,000 may not be. I hate to say it, but it may not be shit. Like to her, she like, nah, I'm expecting my nigga to give me $150,000 car on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's levels to this stuff, and it's like you can't expect. If she has a certain lifestyle that she has right now, or a lifestyle that she's envisioning,
yeah. I mean,
that's
we can't get the penthouse in the Bentley building down there in Brickell, but we can get the two bedroom down. You know what I'm saying? She might not like it, and which is okay. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But that I don't know. I couldn't put no restrictions on a woman as far as um like financially wise. Like I understand. Like okay, um, you go through your things in life.
right,
Things happen.
right.
I just don't see myself established, wealthy guy, but just be like telling the lady she has to make a certain amount, but she has everything else. But just because she doesn't have this,
Hmm.
I can't just no.
So we all have deal breakers, and I'm pretty sure you had a deal breaker. You feel me? Like,
My deal breaker is like real talk is attitudes. Attitude what can make a woman really ugly to me. Attitudes just for
so then
no
how do you feel if somebody said to you, all right, well, why don't you like the young lady who has a terrible attitude now, but she works on her attitude every year to get better? Why don't you sit there and stay with her? So,
Yeah, if now if you're working on yourself, making progress,
mhm,
I can see that. I can work with that. Like, because we at the end of the day, we all come to a relationship with luggage. At the end of the day,
well, yeah,
that suitcase is not empty. At the end of the day, it's just not.
right.
Let's just be
Everybody
real.
got baggage.
Everybody got baggage. Let's just
Yeah,
be real, bro. I know when I got married, I know I came in there with baggage, and
yeah, we all got baggage.
you know what I'm saying. So it's just like if she's willing to make that work, like this is what I'm doing on a daily basis. No, but if she's not making no progress towards those things that I see that are flaws to me,
Mhm.
that I identified that are flaws that are going to be uh that can make this relationship end very soon. If she's not making that, those progress, no, I can't do that. But if she's making like, hey, I went and did this today, working on this today, and what I'm saying, vice versa. These are the things like she's communicating, talking to me, letting me know, hey, these are the things what would tick me off. This is what I went through and what made me feel this way. And that's the reason why I may have spaz out at times. You know what I'm saying? Like if she's being open book and communicating, you can work with something like that because that's like vice versa, us communicating about things. Men, we typically hold things in. We don't share
Right,
stuff. We're more like a brick wall. And once you keep cracking on that brick wall, whatever's behind that brick wall, we lash out and let you have it at the end of the day. If you press
right.
that button, but we try not to. So we try to work on ourselves, and it's just so messed up, man. Far as the requirements, for as how certain, I ain't gonna say all women, because you got all some women that willing to take time with their man and help their man out. And shout out to the women out there. Shout out to y'all. Salute to y'all. But it's just man, it's like I said, it's nothing wrong with your standards, but damn, like that's wild, bro.
It's so I think, man, honestly, I think it all depends on where you at in life, right?
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's all about, it's levels to this, right?
Hmm.
She may be used to a lifestyle that 150,000 does not work for her. Like she may be used to a lifestyle to where she's out of town every other weekend. She may be used to a lifestyle where she's spending 150,000 on her birthday. Like she may be used to a lifestyle where she's spending a month in in some international country, which
Now, how would I say? How would I feel if I would have said, "I'm like, yeah, you spent 150,000 just for your birthday. I spent that last night just on bills for my business."
I mean you
Like,
got
and
it,
then on top of that, you talking about 5 million a year. I made that yesterday.
then
Like,
you right up her alley because that 5 mil.
then I started putting the standards out there. So you need to make equivalent to 20,000. You need to make over 200. Well, you need to make projected to make 150 million for the year.
That's you,
Um,
girl. That's you. But I
I,
mean,
I,
that's you though. Like, and,
well,
and I'm pretty sure there's probably some guys out there that's
yeah,
like, I'm a CEO. I only want to date CEOs. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's quite possible. Like, it's a
And I,
different threshold that we don't understand as of right now.
I only fly global.
But I mean,
Um,
that's
and,
your that's still
and if she know that, she knows that what I mean by that. I only fly global and 7,500 at that. You know what I'm saying? So
it's levels, bro. I'm telling you, it's levels to this. Like, you
damn, but it's
know,
just wild though, bro. What happened to really just truly just falling in love with a person based off on y'all vibing, y'all working and building something? What happened to that, bro? What happened? Am I lost? Has that went away?
I think you lost.
Cool.
No, I mean, I'm for like, I think they're still out there. I think that is just also some people have, these high standards or numerous preferences, and it's not just women, man. Men do it too.
I'm be
Like,
honest. One, hey,
some it's just different ways. Like women may be wanting, money, how many kids you got, how many baby mamas you got. Men, same thing. How many people you done been with? You know, what's your what's your relationship with God? Like there's
Yeah,
multiple
see, that's
things.
not, and that's another big one with me.
But
Like,
I'm saying, but that's like there's multiple things that
yeah,
we all do to weed out people. You feel me?
yeah,
And like you said, attitude is yours. Like, what if you had a girl that hit every single check mark, but then she just had a stank attitude and she never wanted to work on it? You
I can't
don't
do it.
right. So it's just as of right now in our lifestyles, your big priority is attitude, but you know, when you get to that, if you get to that threshold where you making 10, 20,000, I mean 20 million, your priorities may change. Like your priorities may
Because
be,
we might not even want that because we have options.
but that's what I'm saying. So to her, as of right now, she wants 5 million above. So
And
you
I'm
can't
pretty
knock her.
sure a man, when I say this, I'm not trying to be funny. When I say this, a man that's making over $5 million is probably getting more ass than toilet seats. I'm just being real.
Well, it depends on the person. It depends on the person. There's some people that's
Yeah,
making over 5 mil who ain't looking for that. It might be somebody over
yeah,
5 mil who's keeping themselves
together.
and available, waiting on the right person.
Yeah,
And
and it's true. But there's a high standard of men out there getting more ass than toilet seats out there, and
I mean, you look at the NBA, they probably running through it. Well, not
mm,
all of them, but like, yeah. So I get it. But I mean, hey, it's I'm happy for her. Get your money, sis.
I got to
Hopefully,
sit down and talk to her, bro. I do. I got to
she
sit down.
finds it. If not, maybe she'll figure it out and maybe drop it down to 2.5. But ultimately, man,
I got to
just
sit down and talk to her. Like, we got to work on these standards. Like, come on now, because you might have a guy right there at FedEx right there might be the one for you, and you
FedEx
might
ain't
be
paying
like,
for it, bro.
well, shit. It depends
FedEx,
on what you're talking about in FedEx. If you a corporate, say CFO or something like that, that
FedEx
bag
may
is.
be able to handle her. Like a package driver may not be able to meet
See,
her
I ain't.
life.
See, I just said FedEx.
I mean, well, I
Yeah,
mean, if he's
we
making over
talking
five
about
million, then
up
he's
there.
cool. But
It might be a guy that at work at ACA, ACH, HCH.
there you go. So,
Yeah,
I mean, if you
I
ain't
mean,
making it, you ain't making it. If you ain't making it, you
I
ain't
gotta
making it.
I gotta talk to her. I gotta talk to her.
Best of
I
luck
gotta-
to you, but she gonna be fine, bro.
yeah, I gotta talk to her. We got to work on this.
She might be fine with just being by herself if she don't meet that. You never know, but I'm all for it. Do your
No,
thing,
I
sis.
don't care. Women can say that
Money,
all they want. They can
get
be
your money.
single, be
Somebody out there
alone,
for.
huh?
Somebody out there for.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But that being single, I'd
Probably
rather
got
be
these rappers
alone.
in the DMs right now that's making way over that 5 mil. She be
And
all
I
right.
guarantee you, them niggas is not faithful.
They
They
may not.
probably forget that they messaged her because they messaging so many other girls.
They may not be what she's looking for. Do your thing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's it, man. No Excuse Just Result podcast. I'm your boy Lamar.
I'm Steve.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Peace. Ah, yeah, that was good.